Alright, now that I got your attention with that quick intro, we're going to break down everything you need to know regarding Cantarella, her best echoes, teammates, weapons, abilities, substats, and much more. So let's hop right onto the video. Cantarella is not only a beautiful character, but she is truly a jack of all trades, leaning towards coordinated attacks, havoc and skill damage buffing, and last but not least, her healing. When you look for the stats to build on Cantarella, you're going to want to go for the obvious crit rate and crit damage, energy regen, attack and attack percentage, and basic attack. She is quite versatile, not only as a coordinated attacker, but also as a healer and buffer. Her damage isn't too shabby either, being able to drop 300k nukes on her burst, even at S0. When it comes to her weapons, Whisper of the Sirens, her signature weapon, is going to be her best in slot like every single character. Now, when it comes to the ability, From the Deep increases attack by a certain percentage, and casting Echo skill within 10 seconds after casting intro or basic attacks grants 1 stack of Gentle Dream. Echoes within the same name can only trigger this effect once, stacking up to 2 times and lasting for 10 seconds. When reaching 2 stacks, casting Echo skill no longer resets the duration of this effect, and this effect can activate once per 10 seconds. Switching to another resonator ends this effect early. With 1 stack, it grants 50% basic attack damage bonus, and with 2 stacks, it ignores 15% of the target's havoc resistance. So overall, it's a very good weapon for this particular character, as it synergizes very good with her kit. If you don't have her weapon, you can always use Rhyme Drape Sprouts, which is a very good option for her, being her second best in slot weapon. Overall, a very good weapon to synergize with her kit. Now, if you don't have that either, you can go for the all reliable String Master, as it does work very well with every character that uses Rectifier. And if you're just looking for a stat stick, you can use Luminous Hymn or Cosmic Ripples. Now, for her echoes, here's what I like about Cantarella. She has so many options. Me personally, as you could see, I went for Moonlit. It's very easy to build, and it offers buffs for everyone, and doesn't particularly lock her to a specific element like Havoc, for example, or a specific playstyle like coordinated attacks. But that's not to say that the best set with Cantarella is going to be Moonlit. You can really look at what set best fits your account and needs and build accordingly. For example, if you're looking for a coordinated attacker, you would build Empyrean set. If you're looking for a Havoc damage or Havoc interaction buffer, you would build the Midnight Veil set. And if you're on a budget and you have a Havoc Eclipse set laying around, you can even run that to give her some damage. Overall, she's a very versatile unit when it comes to her builds. When it comes to her echoes, I did go for Moonlit, and I did want to go for crit rate because her weapon offers so much crit damage. As I was telling you guys earlier, you're going to want to look for crit rate, crit damage, energy regen, attack and attack percentage, and basic attack. That is going to be the bread and butter for her echoes. And as you can see, I got some pretty damn good ones, but if you look at my stats, they can be so much better. If you take a look at this piece right here, while yes, it does have the best ideal rolls for her, they are very low rolls. That crit damage, crit rate, they're all very low. And when you look at some of these other pieces, they're not ideal either. And she's still able to get some pretty damn good stats on her kit, if I do say so myself, allowing her to be built relatively easy with some very nice stats. Now, when it comes to her teammates, Cantarella is in the same place as Sesha when she dropped, meaning she does not have her best in slot teammates. There's no character right now that can take full advantage of coordinated attacks, Havoc buffing, and skill damage buffing, so we will have to wait for her best in slot character to drop, but that doesn't mean that she does not pair well with other units. She's still very good with characters like Jinshi, Camellia, Carlotta, and Sanhua, and there are other characters out there that will pair quite interestingly and quite well with her, but we will have to wait for her best teammate to drop. Once we get a character that can take full advantage of coordinated attacks, skill damage, and Havoc damage buffing, we are going to see Cantarella shine even more. Now, when it comes to her forte, it's quite simple. You're going to want to level up her forte circuit, go all the way up in here. This is going to be her main thing. After this, you want to go for Resonance Liberation. After this, Resonance Skill, Basic or Normal Attack, and Intro Skill. That is going to be the order of you guys leveling her up. Quite simple, honestly, and overall she's very good. You want to get these as fast as possible as well, because getting that crit rate is quite nice, and it just makes building her that much easier. And that's really it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and stay tuned for more content. We will have more guides on the way, and we will have some giveaways happening here soon. I'm sorry if I sound a little low today. I'm still sick. That's why I haven't been able to stream the last few days. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.